Calling the meeting to order of the South Lebanon City Council, November the 21st, 2024 at 6:00 p.m.
Allen,
Present.
Carmack,
Present.
Combs, Feder,
Present.
Harrison,
Present.
Spicer.
Present.
Could you please rise for the prayer and the pledge? Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you in prayer this evening to ask you to grant us wisdom and guidance and bless the work we do here this evening. Let us do it with respect for each other and our community. Bless all of our first responders and their families. Please be with our public works team tonight and tomorrow and keep them safe as they work to keep our streets safe for our residents during this first snow event. Be with this country and community as we move forward to build a better community for all of our citizens. We pray for all these things in your holy name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all for coming out this snowy evening. First, do we have any guests lined up to speak?
Not.
Okay. No one signed in? Okay. I'm going to open the floor for the public to speak. If there's anybody who would like to speak. Seeing or hearing none, I will close the floor. Okay. Moving on to new business. Ordinance 2024-23, the first reading approving revisions of the minimum and maximum pay rates of the city's compensation pay scale, so entered into the record. Ordinance 2024-24, first reading, setting rates of compensation for full-time classified employees, so entered into the record. Emergency Ordinance 2024-25, creating the position of Executive Assistant and establishing compensation and fund allocation. Is there any discussion or questions? Hearing none, I need a motion to waive the two reading rule and a second.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to waive the rule.
Lisa Feder, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
I will need now a motion and a second to approve by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to approve by title only.
Lisa Feder, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Emergency Ordinance 2024-26, creating the position of Finance Specialist and establishing compensation and fund allocation. Is there any questions or discussion?
I would like for either you, Jerry, or Tina to kind of tell everyone the difference between the executive assistant and the finance specialist. I mean, I know one's one, one's the other, but since they're both on here.
So the executive assistant is part of the job would be the clerk to council, and then be the administrative assistant basically for the our office and the any other fill-in office throughout the either utilities or the mayor's court. Finance would simply be, I'll hand it over.
The finance specialist position is a newly created position to replace our assistant fiscal officer position. Sally resigned last week, and at the time she resigned, I wanted to take a look at what we need in that position, what would be best going further, going into the future. And the finance specialist position is going to be doing accounts payable and payroll transactions. And we will not be filling the assistant fiscal officer. We approved recently and, excuse me, and filled the position of deputy director of finance, tax administrator. And that role of that position is going to take more of the second, being my second instead of needing an assistant. Okay?
And also too, the Personnel Committee did meet and recommend these, so.
Thank you, Linda. So I need to waive the two reading rule. I need a motion and a second.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to waive the rule.
Lisa Feder, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. I need a motion and a second to approve by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to approve by title only.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Moving on to ordinance 2024-27. This is the first reading authorizing supplemental appropriations for the fiscal year beginning January 1st, 2024, so entered into the record. Emergency Resolution 2024-46, approving a change order to the contract with Bench Landmark Management for the Forest Avenue reconstruction project. Is there any discussion or questions? Hearing none, I need to waive the two reading rule, a motion and a second.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to waive the rule.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Now I need a motion and a second to approve by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to approve by title only.
Lisa Feder, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will need a discussion, or I'm sorry, we'll need a motion to, is needed to authorize a $300 Christmas bonus for all employees. Is there any discussion about that or any questions? Hearing none, we will need a first and a second and a vote.
Mary Ann Harrison, I'll make a motion for the Christmas bonus.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. A motion to, and second, to approve invoices. Are there any questions about the invoices? Hearing none, I will need a first, a motion and a second.
Linda Allen, I make a motion to approve the invoices.
Lisa Feder, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. We need a motion and a second for the approval of the October financial statements.
I make a motion to approve.
Feder, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Approval of the minute meetings for the regular minute meeting, October 3rd, 2024, and the regular meeting, October 17th, 2024. Before making a motion, were there any corrections or additions? Hearing none. Could we have a motion and a second?
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to approve both minutes for October the 3rd and October 17th.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Moving on to old business. Resolution 2024-39. This is the second reading approving an addendum to the agreement with the Warren County Sheriff for police protection in calendar year 2025. I need a motion to waive the two reading rule. Oh, I'm sorry. I just need a motion and a second. Sorry.
Mary Ann Harrison, I make a motion to approve.
Feder, I will second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Resolution 2024-40, the second reading approving the appointment of Andrew P. Meyer as Law Director for the city and establishing compensation through December 31st, 2026. I need a motion and a second to approve by title only.
Mary Ann Harrison, I make a motion to approve. Andrew?
Yep, that's him.
Okay. For the law director?
Linda Allen, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Resolution 2024-41, second reading approval of a pre-annexation agreement with the Oder family for 112.1665 acres of land in Hamilton Township located at 5274 Zor Road. I will need a motion and a second, and I will ask if there's any discussion or questions. Okay.
We are gonna get a traffic survey out there, right?
Yes, when the development plans get developed, that's part of the plans, yeah.
So I will need a motion and a second to approve by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to approve the pre-annexation agreement by title only.
Lisa Feder, I'll second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Ordinance 2024-22, second reading, amending the city's personnel policy manual for changes to the on-call duties by city personnel. Is there any questions or discussion about that? Hearing none, I will need a motion and a second to approve by title only.
Linda Allen, I'll make a motion to approve by title only.
Sharon Carmack, second.
Allen,
Yay.
Carmack,
Yay.
Feder,
Yay.
Harrison,
Yay.
Spicer.
Yay.
Thank you. Motion carries. Now we have a discussion request for utilities Forest Avenue property. Jerry, are you gonna
Yeah.
address that? Did you want me to put the date in here?
So there's actually a couple of properties owned by one property owner. This is at the west end of Forest Avenue. So right here's the city boundaries. If you're familiar, here's the stone house. Or no, I'm sorry, here's the stone
Oh, you're
house.
talking about, the alley down there,
Yeah, yeah.
west.
Yeah,
Move my
yeah.
junk.
Cross.
So this farm back here and then this property are all out in the township. We do have a pre-annexation agreement with this property on Pike. This is on the floodplain. It's in the, like I said, it's in the county. It's owned business already. There's 2 lots. There's multiple zoning issues that we'd have to deal with. And,
Is that the
Yeah.
where the wells used to be?
well, so if you go past the stone house in the alley, let's see where we're at. It's basically it was like a campsite, I think, maybe. So the county wells are right here. Yeah. So this is the rural farm or property here, and then there's 2 lots here. So the county can't serve it with water or sewer. And, you know, being in the floodplain and multiple zoning issues, typically we would require annexation for sewer service. But in this case, based on the location and the complexities of it, I would just recommend that on a one-time basis, allow access to water and sewer services from us. We have, at the end of Forest Avenue is connections to water and sewer. And there's really no benefit for us to annex this property. And I think they would have difficulty even building on the property, but they would still have to pay the tap fees. Oh, I'm sorry.
So that's kind of my question. We know that's in the floodplain. It's not in the floodway, I don't believe, until the maps change. But there's nothing you can build there unless you build to spec.
Correct. Yeah,
Is that the plan? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the people who own it bought it recently, and yeah, the flood development permit would require about an 8 or 10 foot elevation.
Please.
Yeah,
Your fingers.
Even within the flood map?
yeah, yeah. It may not be as high as that, but at least 6 or 7 feet. Yeah, yeah. Plus, there's no road frontage here. You have to have this zone is we require at least 60, I think, for no, actually 80 for the RFP zone, which this would have to be a residential floodplain zone. There's only 53 feet here. So I don't know. It's just it's a bad lot to try to develop. The Little Miami Conservancy owns this lot next to it, as well as this lot.
Yeah, Dean donated most of that to that nature reserve.
He donated this lot to us, next to the stone house. And then he sold these other 3 lots, but
Show me the one that he donated us.
yeah, he was supposed to have donated the rest of that to us, but he didn't.
I remember what happened.
So. There's 2 other options. I mean, if allow them to annex and they can go through the process. And the other option is to not allow utilities or not accept the annexation.
Can I ask what the recommendation is from the city administrator and how we should move forward and the attorney.
Yeah, I would recommend allowing the access to the utilities on a one-time basis on this property. It wouldn't set a precedent, I don't believe, for one case like this.
Agreed. As long as they're responsible for the tap fee.
Exact, that was gonna be my question, is this gonna cost us more than what they're gonna pay?
No, they'll pay the current tap fees of 4,000 for water and 4,000 for sewer.
What do you think the estimated price roundabout to come from where our stop and where we would connect? Roundabout.
Oh, the water and sewer is right here at the edge of the property.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they would have to
right.
extend it. Yeah. I think there's a manhole right in this area. Yeah.
So there's one thing about it, if we annex and we allow the water and services to go there, before they could build anything, they would still have to come back to us. Or the planning
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah, so they would have to rezone it. So it's currently zoned through the county B1. So when you annex, you have to come in at the most the comparable zone. So that would be I think a B1 from our zone. Then they'd have to go through the rezoning as well as combine the lots. There's 2 lots, so they have to have that taken care of, as well as address the road frontage issue, either through the BZA or to dedicate additional right-of-way at the end of this, which would decrease their property. Actually, the amount, yeah.
Do you need a motion for this, or how do you want to handle it?
Motion, however you want to, I think we'd have to do a formal resolution if we,
I think it should be brought back to the
Yeah.
next meeting
yeah.
We'll
and
prepare a
go.
resolution.
If there's a consensus on which way to go with this, then I think we can.
Council's opinion?
I have one question, back to the building of any structure there. Since it's own business, does business have to have it elevated?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, my bad.
yeah, any structure, whether it be a residential or non-residential, has to be, if it's new, has to meet floodplain regulations.
I personally don't see a problem with allowing it to allowing them to have the water access without annexation.
And sewer as well? Okay, yeah.
And sewer as well.
I just wouldn't put a price on that because right now it's 4,000.
Yeah.
This could be a long time for the bill. We may have increased our rates by then. I would just put on there whatever the current rate is.
Right, yeah, whatever the current
Tap
tap
fee.
fee would be what's applicable, yeah. So we'll come back at the next meeting with if they still want to pursue this, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, moving on to communications and reports from all of our city officials. I get to go first, and the first thing I want to talk to you all about, I know you got a email about it, but tomorrow morning, the state auditor, Keith Faber, will be coming down here to present the city, but more importantly, Tina, with a certificate and honoring her for her work for having a clean audit, which I was told today only happens about, what, 10% in the state of Ohio. So this is a great honor, and it's because of our director of finance, but it's because of all of those departments working together and all of us getting these things done. But she is the leader, and I want to toot her horn because she won't do it. So I'm going to do it because this is a big deal. And tomorrow morning at 10:30, if you'd all like to come, we're having coffee and donuts with the auditor of State as he gives Tina the presentation. So you're all invited, and I'd just like to say congratulations to Tina.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I was told that this is a first. Am I correct?
For the city?
Yes.
Yes.
So we've been busy, as you can see. We've been looking at different issues from Forest Avenue project getting finished up. I don't want to steal all of Jerry's stuff either. We had a Veterans Day event for our veterans. It was small, but hopefully next year it will be better. We had a Records Retention Commission meeting this morning. The event committee is now working on planning the holiday party for our staff and council and our public works people and Corey. So expect it to be, and Andrew, but he's part of the staff. So, and that will be on December the 20th at 11 a.m. because later on that day is Larry Sims' retirement ceremony at the on Justice Drive in the Commissioner's Room. And I believe that's from 1 to 2. I have met with our new Warren County Sheriff-elect, Barry Riley, Janice Baker from the Lebanon Chamber, which we are a part of. We've had a planning and zoning board meeting. We are all working on the horse parade and Light Up Maine, the event committee, December the 14th. And I want to give thanks to the event committee for all their hard work and our public works department for getting the Christmas banners up and all the other things that they're doing. Mark your calendars for the Warren County Municipal League dinner, December the 4th at the Manor House at 5:30 to 8:30, and that's the holiday celebration. So if you want to attend, please reach out to me and let me know. I think that's all I have.
She needed a account tomorrow.
Okay, if you want to go, reach out to me quickly. December the 4th. I have 2, Dawn and myself, so if anybody else wants to go, let me know. It's the Warren County Municipal League holiday, and it's not just like any other municipal league dinner. It's a lot of fun. We play games, we get prizes, good food, and the city pays for the council members. If you bring your spouse, you have to pay for them. So if you'd like to go, just let me know so I can get that to Darlene. It is 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Manor House.
Linda, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hey, Mary.
It's a lot of fun, and we could all go together and sit at a table together and have fun. So just let me know. Yeah, they really do.
You gotta win
Tina.
the trivia though.
The
Yeah.
trivia.
Yeah,
Do the trivia.
it's Christmas trivia, so you better be up on your game. Next up is our Director of Finance, Tina.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to report that our new Deputy Director of Finance Tax Administrator will be starting this coming Monday. His name is Sam Fogel. He comes to us from the City of Springdale's tax office, where he's had 10 years of local tax experience in that office. He has his accounting degree, and he's been involved with the finance organizations. So I think we're very lucky to have him, and I'm very excited about our next steps in that office and things that we can provide in the future to our residents. So if you're around next week, or he'll definitely be here at the Christmas party, but if you're around next week, stop in and say hi, just so that they can meet the council members, or he can meet the council members. The next thing I wanted to talk about is I passed out tonight a draft of the 2025 capital budget. It's, sorry, thank you. Thanks. See if it comes up there. Oh, that's good. Do this, it's gonna do one of those things. Yeah,
There you go.
okay. So that the first sheet you have that's highlighted with the blue lines versus the green lines is the budget for 2025. The first section up top are projects that we have already committed by council for funding, being that we've either applied for a grant and we're in that application process, and if they award it, then we will have to allocate those funds. So those were included up at the top section of that. And there are some of the projects that are already scheduled to start next year. The Morrow Road reconstruction phase 1. That was on your list last year, but it got pushed back with the other OPWC projects that we had going on. It got put with Mason Morrow Millgrove, Forest Avenue. It got pushed back to 2025. So that, you can see there, the cost of that is approximately $1 million. But our share of that, if I can, let me zoom, it might be easier for me to talk. Our share of that is around 400,000. The grant's 519, so. It's kind of hard to see it that way. Just want to have a- It is, it's very hard to grab. I'm like, maybe it's just the mouse thing, but I wanted it up. I wanted, you've got it on paper, but I just, because we do have guests here and I wanted to make sure everybody could see it. So that makes up a big chunk of what we have budgeted for next year, looking at, 2.3 million of our capital budget is for projects that we've already committed funding. The bottom section, some of those projects are projects that were carried forward from 2024, where for one reason or another, we didn't get, we weren't able to get around to doing those projects due to staffing levels, or we postponed some of them for further consideration. Some of those, so you take a look. I'd like your feedback as quickly as possible. If there's anything that you don't see that's on here that you thought maybe as one of the committees when you met would be included on here, and it's not. So this is tonight, it's a draft of it, but I want to, we're going to start to look at the review of the actual budget at the next council meeting. So if we can finalize this sooner than later, then it'll help me go ahead and get the rest of the budget put together. But if you look at the end, I mean, we're looking at 12.8 million in capital projects. And you can go across and see that, the general fund's going to be 1.3, streets, $480,000. But out here to the very end, it's interesting to see that almost 1.6 million is in grants. So, and this one out here on the very end, because that's an $8.5 million project, that is for our River Corridor Sewer Lift Station. That will be funded with an Ohio EPA loan. So we're funding the full expense, but 1.5 will come out of our cash budget from the sewer funds reserves. And then we will take a loan out, which is, the last time we looked, Jerry, wasn't it around 2.8, 2.9 interest rate? So it's getting our loan through the Ohio EPA is the best rates that we can get for funding these projects. And when you look at something that's 8.5 million, we don't have the cash on hand to expend 8.5. I know Jerry has pursued multiple grants that we've applied for over the past couple of years. And I think now, if you want to speak on it, Jerry, but I think now we're at the point where we've got to get it done, even without the grant funding.
Right.
Okay, so the second page you have there in green is kind of the list of everything else that's been mentioned, whether in council or at the committee meetings, and just keeping a running list of things that we will consider each year. Ideally, the item will go from this list to the front list next year. Like there will be something that once that stuff on the front list comes off, then what's our priority of moving one of these items to the current year's budget? This is a list where I want you guys to get everything out here that you ever can think of so that we know down the road it's a possibility to need to be funded. Right now, that's about a list of another $7.3 million. And just because it's on this list doesn't mean it's gonna happen. We do have some that are annual, so those ones annually will repeat, like the striping program and the surfacing program. And I think we have, blighted property maintenance that we were looking at having annually, at least for the next couple of years. And potentially, at some point, a sidewalk replacement program that would be an annual expense. But this is kind of like I said, this is the area that we're going to keep track of everything that we've talked about, so it doesn't get lost and that we are always aware of these potential expenses when we are approving the budget. You know, when you're approving 1 year of budget, you need to be still looking to the future of, will the reserves be there, or will the current year's revenues be able to support those expenses? If there's anything on this, please let me know too, and I will definitely get that one updated and on this list. And that's all I have on that. Do you got, anybody have any questions on it though? Great, thank you. The one other thing I'd like to do is I'm looking to set a finance committee meeting for Tuesday, the 3rd of December, or Wednesday, the 4th. I'd like to go through the complete budget with the finance committee before it's brought to council. It's scheduled to be on the council agenda on the 5th, where I will do the first presentation of it and go through it with everybody. We'll have a first reading, and then I'll ask for its approval at the following meeting on December 17th. But I would like to take some time, and I know it's right here with the holiday, so I apologize that we can't do it next week. But I'd like to meet sometime that week before the meeting so that we can kind of vet any questions and concerns, and I can make sure that I've made any changes before I present it to council. I'm not sure, Linda, you're the chair, correct? Okay, so do you want to?
Send an email out?
That'd be great. Thank you.
Is that all, Tina?
That is it.
Jerry, our administrator.
Yeah, I'll be brief. She did a great job on the detail of the budgets. So we've all been working, assisting her with the budget and all the things for next year and future. So next year's going to be a busy year. We've got a lot of big projects coming up. So Harry, our new public works director, is already starting to get his feet wet on some of these projects, and has a lot of experience in these administering some of these government construction projects. So I'm glad to have him on board. We'll have him at the next meeting to give an update. So big project forests should be done with the paving by next week. So the striping may take a little longer due to temperature requirements for the striping, but they've done a good job trying to get that expedited. The sidewalk along Hobart is supposed to be, I think they'll start either tomorrow and finish in the next week or so. So they're wrapping up we're at the end of the construction season, so we're going to be gearing up for 2025. So that's all I got.
Okay, thank you, Jerry. That's a lot. Andrew,
I don't have anything to report this evening. Thank you all for approving the contract renewal, however. I appreciate that very much.
thank you, Andrew.
Thanks.
Sergeant Adams. Oh my gosh. Councilmember Spicer,
Nothing to report.
thank you. Lisa Federer, council member.
Nothing to report, but don't forget the horse parade and
Well,
Santa Claus.
Talk about some of the stuff that you've done.
Oh, yeah, the banners I like. I think the city, they did a good job placing them. And maybe it's a start, so maybe we can, get a spring one going, because if we keep the veteran ones up all the time, we're gonna wear them out, so they did a great job doing, and the gazebo's lit up tonight with the snow. It looks beautiful.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Looks really good.
Tell them about your Santa chair. Her
Well,
and Sharon, okay.
Sharon and I will never get hired for being an upholsterer, but we now have a Santa chair. So it's all good. Just don't look closely if you set your child on the Santa chair.
I saw it today. It looks beautiful.
I still
Thank-
have all my fingers too.
I think. Councilman Carmack, do you have anything to report?
I have nothing.
Well, I didn't know you helped on the chair. Thank you. It looks great. Councilmember Harrison.
I just want to say thank you and tell your fellow deputies that we really appreciate them. And I don't have anything to report either. Thank
Okay.
you, though.
Councilmember Allen.
Yes. So I do want to thank the event committee. These girls has been really hitting it and getting it. They've done such great work. The banners, the chair, the signs, the horse parade. We've reached out to First Baptist and they've committed to the hot chocolate and bringing some carolers. We're gonna, Lisa even offered to put a Bluetooth and get some Christmas music going down there. So it's really coming together and I'm excited. I want to thank everyone that participated in our group. You know, we can't do it without you guys' approval. So I really appreciate it. The one
Linda,
thing
what time will that be?
that's going to be after the horse parade. It'll be on the 14th around 6 p.m. down at the Light Up on Main. Yes, at the Veterans Park. Yes,
Okay.
I guess, right, Jerry? Santa's going to be there at 6.
Whenever you say, I guess.
We'll make sure that he is.
14, right?
December 14th. Same day as Brenda's. Brenda's is 1 to 3, and we wanted to wait till the horse parade's
What's
at
Brenda?
Brenda Combs's event. She has the Christmas in the Village that day
Oh,
too.
Okay, I'm
But
confused.
yeah, and then after that, we'll do the horse parade and then we'll go to the Light Up on Main. I have a couple things. Jerry, I had reached out to you about the blighted building on Section Street and you had told me that they had sold that building to someone. Have we reached out to them?
No, thanks for reminding me. It's on our list. Yeah, we'll have to. I know I talked to the previous owner and he said that they were planning on tearing it down for a parking lot, but I haven't heard anything on that. So we'll follow up. We'll get Harry on that as well. So
What street was that again, Linda?
That's section catty corner
Okay.
from Mary Ann where the roof was real bad and it's
Right.
falling apart.
I just didn't catch.
The other thing I have is, the 2 lots that we bought on Hobart Street, where are we at with that? Did we close on that? Have we decided what to do?
So we own it. It's cleared out. I think we probably need to kind of mark it to know where the boundaries are. But
Well, there's sticks down there.
yeah.
There's still sticks.
yeah, those are the survey sticks. So we'll need to go out and take a look at it just to make sure we know. Was the person who bought the adjoining property that went with it on King Avenue? Yeah, they had somebody cleaning out back there, and this was back in the summer, and oh yeah, we didn't clean it out all you want. It just
And
They didn't
was
realize where
cutting
the boundaries
trees,
were.
right? They were cutting trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so.
That's all I have. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to ask if there's anybody who has anything else for the good of the order. Hearing none, I need a motion to adjourn. And a second.
Lisa Fetter, I'll motion to adjourn.
Linda Allen, second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Meeting adjourned.